I'm making Steve with Cincinnati Underground, and we are here with the badasses from Requiem. What are your names and what do you do in the band?
Joe, I play the bass.
I'm Matt, I play guitar and vocals.
My name is Andrew, I play drums and vocals.
Nice. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Forced relocation, destruction of sacred places, separation by borders. As long as one of us lives, this is war. What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so the indigenous people all over, North and South America are constantly being colonized, and what it means forced relocation. So like in the Dene Reservation, the Navajo Nation, up in Big Mountain, they're slowly being forced relocated, and ever since colonization started in 1492, this has been going on, and it's been an ongoing issue. Separation by borders. So like here in the U.S. we have the O'odham Nation, and their traditional lands, traditional O'odham territory of O'odham spans into Mexico, and being the U.S. so-called U.S.-Mexico border is placed there, and now our family and our friends get harassed by border patrol, drug cartels that have to take over the traditional gates on the U.S.-Mexico border. And up in pre-9/11, O'odham and O'odham in general could cross over between the border without anything. After 9/11, now you have to have a card to get a tribal membership card to get across to the border, and us Akimel O'odham can't. This is war, or destruction of sacred places. So right now on the Gila River Indian Reservation, where we come from, is right now there's an ongoing fight against the South Mountain Freeway. There's the expansion of the Loop 202 freeway that desecrates a sacred site of ours, and it's a sacred mountain, it's South Mountain. The South Mountain Freeway will blow through 3 ridges of that mountain. So it's been an ongoing battle because it's environmentally racist that we get pushed on our side of the reservation, which leaves us with all the pollution, and being racist because it's only on our side, and also the destruction of the sacred place that means so much to us. We've lost so much as indigenous people, and this is war because we still have to fight constantly to this day.
That's heavy, man. So you guys aren't just a band singing about politics, you're actually fighting politics and living the fight. Where are you guys from again?
Sacaton.
And that's outside of Casa Grande, a few miles from Phoenix?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so in your description on your Bandcamp, it's Akimel O'odham Ska Crust. Right, that's a huge mesh of styles. What are some of your guys' influences that make you play like you do?
I started with leftover crack and stuff like that, and then kind of grow into more crust style, and then ska thing kind of came around, and our main influences, as of now today, is local bands of Let the World Die, Windmill Corpses, and stuff like that, and more of a crustier side. And the ska kind of Leopard is one of the influences. It sounds like us, so yeah.
That's a lot of influences. That's a weird mix, and it just fits so perfectly with you guys. It's those are 2 styles that shouldn't blend together, but they blend very well. I've been jamming your music for a couple of days, getting some good feel for you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what?
We all kind of listen to different music.
Yeah. It's just why really white.
So, how did you guys incorporate the ska with the crust? I mean, again, it's a weird meld. I think you guys seem to, it's not really one or the other, it's both. I mean, it's completely mixed, and it forms perfectly. And how did that come about to where it was that and it wasn't one or the other?
With the whole ska thing, with leftover crack, they do a heavier side and it's more poppy kind of sounding. But there is other bands out there, like Leopard is one of the bands that actually kind of does a good example of that. Let the World Die from Flagstaff, they do a good interpretation of that too. There's a bunch of bands, so it was just bands that we heard, and
that's cool.
Yeah, we just like both the genres and mix them together.
So you guys have a couple releases, like 4 different releases. They're all on Bandcamp?
Yeah. Everything's free.
That's pretty cool. And what about your shirts? And patches? And pins? Where can we get those other than shows?
You can order it off the Bandcamp too.
He's kind of like the outsider of the band. He doesn't know what it's actually made.
Yeah. Oh, he's just like, okay.
I'm just like, they're like, we're doing this. Alright.
So I was trilling your Facebook. I know you guys play a lot out of. You guys play a lot like everywhere. You guys are you, how many times have you guys been to Tucson? 4?
Yeah.
Four in our entire existence.
So you guys mainly stick to the east, what is that, up there in the north end of Phoenix? You guys play a lot of shows out there?
Yeah.
Mostly in Phoenix. That's pretty much where we play at. Where we're from, there's not like a punk scene or anything like that. So there's nothing going on with shows for us. But yeah, we mostly play out in Phoenix.
So, you guys are awesome.
I've been the
Can't wait to watch you guys play.
That's what I was
And thanks for the CDs, we're gonna review them and everything. And you guys keep on fighting the fight, man. Good luck. Everything, you know.
Thank you, man.
I love the music. That's Requiem. And I'm 6. See you guys next week.
Where we come from is the Gila River Indian Reservation, and the tribe there is Akimel O'odham. That is who we are. We are Akimel O'odham people, the indigenous people of the land. And down here, occupied O'odham territory of Tucson or Tucson. Where we're from, it is, the reason we're called Akimel O'odham is because it's called the river people. And for almost 100 years, our river has been dammed because of colonization. So this is what this song's about, and the struggles of living there, of having no river, and still trying to be Akimel O'odham.